So we're going to have a go at the back side, the western side of Big Red, which is the more difficult track. We're going to do it in low range. We don't have any diff lock in this vehicle. We've got 28 PSI. I'm just going to put it into drive and I'm just going to go up at normal pace and see how far we can go. So second gear, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, this trip from Brisbane to Birdsville, it serves two purposes. One is we're taking this vehicle out to a company called Arid Air, Phil and Maria. They are looking at purchasing a couple of these vehicles. We've just developed a long-range fuel tank for this vehicle. We're testing that. And Phil and Maria are particularly interested in seeing how this vehicle performs out at Birdsville on Big Red. So this is the new 300 series Toyota Hiace Commuter, super long wheelbase. This vehicle's fitted with the 265/65 by 17, quite a wide tyre, but we are doing it without a diff lock. We do have one as an option for this vehicle. If we have any troubles whatsoever, we'll know that diff lock's required for this application, but we're trialling it without it. Of course, all the four drive system in these we have on the shelf. We've developed a whole kit which we export around Australia to our dealers and also overseas. All of our components for the four drive system to make up our kit are manufactured locally in Australia, even for our export market. So this new model we're driving now, when we developed the four drive system for it, we were really thinking along the lines of as heavy duty as we could possibly make it. So we've used the transfer case and we've also used the front diff from the 200 series Land Cruiser. And actually we were able to use the CV shafts from the 200 series Land Cruiser. So you know, anywhere out here in the outback, most people have got parts for a 200 series Land Cruiser or a Land Cruiser or a Hiace, you know, easy to get. You wouldn't be waiting long for it. Whereas some of the European models, if you're out in one of these, you could be waiting for a little while for your stuff.
My name's Phil Van Wiegen. My wife Maria and myself own and run a company called Arid Air. So we've been looking for a vehicle to add to our fleet of aircraft, a ground vehicle, so we can do our Simpson Desert tours. Steve has bought this Hiace out for us, so we're just out in the Simpson at the moment driving it through the dunes and giving it a good run. To be honest, we're pretty impressed with it at the moment. It's just walking up over the top of the dunes. The ride comfort is just outstanding. We normally do this in a 200 series Land Cruiser, and this is a better ride quality than the 200 Land Cruiser.
My name is Don Rowland. I live in Birdsville and a National Park Ranger for the Mungatiri National Park. I've been in this job now for 26 years. I've always driven Toyota Land Cruisers, and for me they're the only vehicle for this country. For driving this thing today here, there's so much more comfort. It drives over the sand dunes with ease. This car actually got up the sand much easier than we do in our Toyotas, so I love it.
So believe it or not, we're on Big Red. We've just launched the bus up the western side of Big Red, which is the hard one, and yep, we got there and it done it really, no worries at all. Actually did it in comfort. Brilliant machine.
Great machine. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit doubtful given the wheelbase and stuff like that, but we're very, very pleasantly surprised with it. I was in a Hilux today and we're swapping cars around, and it certainly rode a lot better than the Hilux and seemed to soak up the terrain a lot better than what the Hilux did too. It did really well.
Well, we've reached the end of our trip to Birdsville from Brisbane. We conquered Big Red this morning. We come up and we did some tests with tyre pressures higher, and then we've come up this afternoon and let the tyre pressures down. And we also went about an hour and a half into the Simpson Desert, which is great. I've never been up here before, so it was a great experience. So in summary, the people that we brought to show the vehicle to are beside themselves with it. They think it's a great product. He made comment that it's done things easier and tidier and more comfortably than his 200 Series Land Cruiser, and that's saying something because they're a good vehicle within themselves. So all in all, we're very, very happy with the trip we've made. We're glad we've made it, and we're grateful for the hospitality they've given us while we're up here. And yeah, we'll keep doing this sort of thing because we love it.